Hey, what's up, Bagel Nation? We're changing up the format a little bit this time. We got no Knights of the Round Table. It's just me, and only me, your boy, Ben. Now, some of you may have seen a couple weeks ago, we did a video called Top 10 Bagel References in TV and Film. And if you thought that was it for Top 10s on this channel, think again. Because today, we're doing another Top 10 Bagel References in TV and Movies! Number 10. You know, with over 629 episodes of The Simpsons, you'd think there'd be at least one episode about bagels. I mean, there probably is, but we really don't have time to watch every single episode of The Simpsons because we're only open from 5 till 3, so, you know. But The Simpsons still makes this list with a short tune written by the man Homer himself.
I like pizza. I like bagels. I like hot dogs with mustard and beer.
I get the picture.
You know, Homer, you say you like pizza, you say you like bagels, but do you like pizza bagels? Well, the man likes bagels, and Homer, for that, you get the number 10 spot on our list. Number 9. Nickelodeon hasn't exactly been releasing a lot of quality content in recent years. But in 2016, Nickelodeon finally gave us a breath of fresh air with The Loud House. It kind of reminds me of like older Nickelodeon shows from like the 90s with the fast-paced animation, the memorable characters, and especially the gross-out humor, which is showcased on this next entry.
You should be able to satiate your appetite by foraging under the couch cushions. See what I scored?
Ooh, an everything bagel.
Correction. A plain bagel with lynch, dog hair, and... Gadlook! Is that a booger?
Ugh, do not eat the couch bagel.
Gotta admit, Lincoln, that was pretty dumb. I mean, granted, you probably have to have a few screws loose to eat a bagel that's been in a couch for God knows how long. But hey, man, you know, whatever floats your boat.
Number 8.
At this point, you either love or you hate Sandra Bullock, which will probably mean you'll either love or hate her 2000 film, Miss Congeniality. But we guarantee that you will not hate this next clip.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Ah! Sorry, I had a bite of my bagel and I forgot to pray. Dear Jesus, please forgive me for not praying before I had a bite of my bagel and schmear.
Yeah, take that, New Jersey. That's what you get for not praying for your bagels, son. You see, over here in New York, we pray for our bagels. And that's why radio interference isn't a problem. Jeez! Alright, who forgot to pray? Josh!
Number 7.
So for those of you who watched our previous list, you probably remember that our number 1 pick was the Pizza Bagel Bites commercial. Well, the most 90s snack ever made makes the list once again for appearing on an episode of American Dad.
Now, I'm a successful businessman on the go who sometimes has to shovel food in my mouth like a bear. Will these accommodate my fast-paced lifestyle? They do!
Whoa, 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 Stan. You can't just take those free samples all for yourself just because you're in the CIA. That's pizza brutality, man. Yeah, but don't worry, folks. He gets his comeuppance.
I make those tiny bagels by hand.
That's right, Jonah. Mush that face. I love you, baby.
Number 6. So there's some cool internet-based cartoon series out there like Ed's World, Happy Tree Friends, Homestar Runner, and Simon's Cat. But I bet you ain't ever heard of Foamy the Squirrel, which for some reason kind of reminds me of Invader Zim. Now the thing is, this series has made several bagel references, but I think we found the best.
What is it?
It's a toaster from that haunted house in Amityville. What's even cooler is when you put in wheat bread, you get pumpernickel. And when you put in pumpernickel, you get a blueberry muffin.
What happens if you put a bagel in there?
Good question.
Is that a pork chop?
Oh man, what a chip. I was hoping it would be one of those toasty cakes.
I don't know if that whole pork chop thing is social commentary or just a dumb joke, but either way, it's pretty funny. Also, on a side note, if pumpernickel gives you a blueberry muffin, then what happens if you put the blueberry muffin back in the toaster? What do you get, like a chocolate chip muffin or like a packet of those little miniature muffins you get at the supermarket? Leave some creative responses below and maybe we'll pin one. Number 5. Hey, look! Seth MacFarlane makes the list once again with the show that everybody and their mothers love, Family Guy! So once or twice a season, Family Guy will usually do an episode that consists of 3 different short films. So in one of these shorts, Family Guy pays tribute to the Little Rascals. No, the real Little Rascals, not that.
Women are nothing but trouble. You said it. Let's you and me swear off them for good. And how? I say, Quagmire, it seems to me we've each made another $500 million.
Good thing we swore off women so we wouldn't be distracted and unable to accumulate this vast amount of wealth.
Yes. Hey, you watch the ticker. I'm gonna go microwave a bagel and have sex with it.
Butter's in the fridge.
Hey, we feel your pain, Peter. We've all been there. Take it away, Quagmire.
Two halves can't make a hole without a hole. Giggity, 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 giggity. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Number 4. My opinions on the Takin series could basically be summed up by Wade Wilson.
He made 3 of those movies. At some point, you have to wonder if he's just a bad parent.
I mean, Takin 1 wasn't horrible, but the sequels... So, unfortunately, the movie that does make this list is Takin 3, which is the worst of the trilogy, but it redeems itself just slightly with this next clip. So, Oaksark Schindler, Qui-Gon Jinn, Liam Neeson, is cruising down the street without the sixth foe and goes to get some bagels.
4 bagels and some cream cheese, please.
Be careful, they're really hot.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Thanks.
Right off the bat, this makes the number 4 spot because what's better than hot, fresh bagels? Nothing. But it gets even better when the detective uses the warm bagels as forensics evidence.
It was the bagels. They were warm. I had to ask myself, what kind of guy goes out for warm bagels and comes back and commits murder?
Yeah, good detective work there, buddy, but I think you made one fatal mistake. Those bagels would not have been warm by the time you got there. But we can't keep pointing out the plot holes because we still got 3 more entries to go. Number 3. So you guys remember iCarly, right? Of course you do. So in this 2-part special known as I Date a Bad Boy, my main man Spencer goes to the smoothie shop to get some smoothies.
Try some bagels. I don't want any bagels. Come on, don't be a jerk. I just want smoothies. We got against bagels. All right. I'll take a dozen bagels too, okay? Here. The bagels won't be ready for an hour. Gas bubble! I'm forced to wait an hour for bagels I didn't even want.
So wait a minute. Spencer actually waited an hour for some bagels? If I were him, I would have been out the door on my way to another smoothie shop by now. What city do these guys live in where they only have one smoothie shop? We do not live in a society where we are confined to one smoothie shop. Our president is a businessman. But I don't blame Spencer. I wouldn't want to get on Tebow's bad side either. But come on, Spencer. I know bagels are the best, but you can't let the bagels control you. You control the bagels. Get with the program. Number 2. Any video with the word bagel in the title pretty much has a 90% chance of making it into the top 5 on this list, and lucky for Jim Gaffigan, he makes the number 2 spot with a clip from his show entitled Bagel Murder.
And I got you an everything bagel with cream cheese. Oh, it's so warm.
If your woman is serving you breakfast in bed, that's pretty awesome. But now we're talking an everything with cream cheese? I'm obviously still dreaming, which means it's time to wake up.
What did you do? You monster.
I'm just trying to recreate how I felt when I found out Maria has a date with Dave Marv.
The sheer amount of horror and terror that bagel lovers will experience from this video cannot be described in words, so we just recommend you go and watch the original. Watch at your own risk. You have been warned. But the only thing that can outdo a good scare is a good laugh, and that brings us to our last video. And our number 1 pick. You may or may not be aware of a show called Key and Peele.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Key and Peele are in some ways like a more modern and more demented version of Abbott and Costello, and the particular skit that makes our number 1 spot feels very much like a tribute to the famous Who's On First sketch.
All for free. Not for you, though. It's just for me.
No, the sign says the bagels are only for sales associates.
For me, maybe?
No, not maybe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
For us?
For us? What?
For us.
For us. No, not for us.
Just one.
It's just that they're for sales associates only.
For me, maybe?
Cream cheese is also only for sales associates.
How come it's not for me? Why?
No! You can't have any bagels, you can't have any cream cheese, and you can't have smell!
I know I should probably feel bad for Ron, but come on, it's always funnier when it happens to someone else. This feels very relatable. We've probably all had an experience like this, like on customer service or something.
Put me on with some of this big English!
But the best part is at the end when they pull an M. Night Shyamalan on us.
Ron! Yes! You are fired, sir! Of course I am!
These bagels are...
Way to get a guy fired, bro. That was a pretty jerk move, but you know, it's all in good fun. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah, I'm giving this a 10 for savagery, a 10 for comedy, and a 20 for bagels. And that concludes the list. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share, follow us on social media, and ring that bell if you want to see more. We'll see you next time.